Collective, hello. This is your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. And in today's collective reading, I'll be tapping into the current energies surrounding you and the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. I've already blessed the deck collective, so we're going to get right into the reading. Do know that this is a collective reading, so there are no particular signs in this reading today. It's just for anybody that clicked on the video. Big shout out to those watching live. Hey Trin, how you doing, girl? Let's get right into it, collective. Spirit, tell me a little bit about the collectives person, the person that the collective is currently connected to in love and romance. What is the current energies surrounding the collective and the person that they're connected to in love? All right. We had a jumper, temperance in the reverse, king of pentacles in the reverse, two of swords. And underneath the deck, we have the hermit as well as the eight of cups in the reverse. This is someone who's been thinking a lot about you and thinking a lot about coming back to the loving, fulfilling relationship that they once shared with you. Since there's been this separation, because I definitely feel like you and this person is currently not together. This person has been going through a collective. They haven't been in their best energy. They don't like the fact that you're holding back. I'm getting a lot of you collective are working on your career, your stability, manifesting things for yourself, making yourself a priority in your life. And it's really throwing this person for a loop. They're really trying their best to make sense of all this, but it's hard. For many of you guys, this person could definitely be drinking. And as they're drinking, they're just coping with the fact that they can't really do anything. They feel powerless. Yeah. With the Fool here, I feel like this person definitely wants to come towards you because they see that you're doing very well. Many of you guys may have seen an influx in your finances and your stability, and they want a piece of the pie, as they would say. They want a piece of the pie. You see that? So, yeah, I agree with Trent. I feel like a lot of you collective that are watching have moved away from this energy and have put a lot of focus on you. And to this person, they're like, man, the collective is doing very well these days. I would love to get a piece of that pie. One thing is for sure, collective. I feel like this relationship has taken a toll on you. Some of you may be even questioning why. Why is this person still coming up in the readings? I'm focusing on myself. I'm moving forward. I'm doing my own thing. I don't want to really focus on this person. But that's the thing. This person is focusing on you. This person is not letting your energy go. Because I see for you, you're trying to get away from this person. You see this evil eye? I feel like you made a decision that, like, you're done. And I think you're sticking to it. You want to get away from this person as much as possible. And I've gotten messages from you guys and saying, why? Why in these collective readings, why in some of these all signs readings, these people keep coming up is because there is a strong soul tie. And if someone energetically is thinking about you, fantasizing about you, talking about you, it's definitely going to come up. So I see this person literally drinking, being depressed, thinking about you, wishing they can come towards you. So with the Two of Swords to the Hangman in the reverse, this person has been really trying to outweigh their options. How do I get the collective to drop their guard? How do I get the collective to unblock me? It's really pissing this person off with the Five of Wands. They don't like the fact that you're staying firm on your decision. That's what I'm hearing. Why is the collective not budging? Why is the collective not listening to me? Why? Well, it's because, like Shay says, a lot of you collective have moved on. And you're not like harnessing the energy of wanting to remain in this connection. But this person has something very significant in their energy that's keeping them all the way obsessed with you. Can you tell me a little bit about this Five of Wands, why this person is more upset at the collective than anything right now? Oh, because there's no communication. Eight of Wands in reverse. You're not budging. You have standards. You have an obligation to yourself. That's number one for you, collective. And I applaud you for that. But one thing you have to understand about karmics, such as this one, they can't accept no. They can't. You may have found that even when you put it all out there, I'm done. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to do this no more. Like the judgment is very clear that you are going to focus on yourself. This person doesn't really resonate with that. So they're going to use a very slow, gradual approach with the Knight of Pentacles, moving slow, stepping back, being frustrated, but hoping at some point that you'll drop your guard. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, collective. We're definitely in going pre-Mercury retrograde. So by November 9th, a lot of you guys will be hearing from this person or later. Some of you guys may have already gotten contact from this person recently. Whoever this person is, I'm getting a sense of resilience, not letting up, but taking a break, waiting for you to have a weak moment. So let's get some more on this person, spirit or the collective. How does this person genuinely, honestly feel about the collective right now in this moment, spirit? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Four of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Cups and the Magician. All right. You see what I'm saying? They really feel like they can definitely manifest this opportunity with you. This person has this underlying sense of confidence. I'm getting cocky energy where they feel like no matter what, The collective is mine. The collective can play these little reindeer games and pretend like they don't care about me, but the collective's really mine. Yeah. I'm getting this person wants to block any type of negativity sent their way because they feel like you are trying to play this role that you're single by yourself, not pressed, but there's something about this person that feels like it's a show. This person feels like you're putting on a front. I don't think so. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Looking at your energy collective, you don't come across as somebody that's playing a game. You look like you're being serious. You know how some people play these games of, oh, well, I'm good. I don't need you. And then they go right back to them. So this person feels like you're still theirs. It's only a phase. You'll be back. Or when they feel like reaching out, you'll be there. Come on now. Come on now. The truth is, what they don't know is like, I mean, what you don't know is this person does have love for you. That's genuine. And it's breaking their heart bit by bit that they feel like they're losing your this possession of you. It's causing them to get fear, anxiety, worry. Yeah, and it makes them feel like, oh my gosh, like what am I going to do? Well, I guess I'll drink some more. Temperance in the reverse. I guess I'll drink some more. That's what I can do. I think this person has some issues with coping with this situation. And I think this person has issues with accepting no. So it's like they try to put on a front, like it's not affecting them as deeply as it is, but you don't know this collective by you being no contact or not talking to this person or pulling your energy back. It's affecting this person emotionally on a deep level. Anything else we need to know about this person's feelings for the collective? Yeah, they really want your cooperation. That's how they feel. I'm gonna get some oracles for y'all. Let's see, get some oracles. Let's get some oracle messages on this person's feelings, and then we'll see how do you know if this is your reading. Trend says yes, he deals with depression. That's why he drinks so much. Yeah, so unfortunate. Spirit, what is this person's true and honest feelings for the collective at this time and moment? We have sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, and stalking. Definitely keeping tabs on you. Like I said, they're not done. They're not done. And then we have twin flames. It says yin yang and balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. So I feel like this person feels like a twin flame journey with you. You're the runner, they're the chaser. That's what's happening. And when this person was running from you, you were chasing them. So this person is definitely keeping tabs on you because they feel a very strong pull. I'm getting it's a very strong pull, like on a spiritual level, and they don't know what it is. So I really feel like what's happening with this person is they're not totally unpacking this whole thing correctly. And instead of unpacking it and looking at it for what it is in a healthy way, which would be, okay, let me accept that the collective is focusing on themselves, moving forward with their life, doing what they got to do for them. They choose to just keep tabs on you and still try to reach out to you. And they fall into a depression or heavy drinking, like we saw. Even Amy said he recently got a DUI. I'm not making this stuff up, y'all. This person is using drugs, alcohol, other toxic behavior lifestyles to cope with the loss of you. And it has a lot to do with this relationship. They are very much drawn to you. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, but this person treated me like trash. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, spirituality doesn't lie. If you and this person had a very strong connection, but they mishandled you, it's a very powerful karmic lesson for this person to learn. It's kind of like this is a lesson for this person to understand that this is a part of their karma. You know, this is what it is. So let's see. How do you know if this is your reading? Let's look into it. Don't forget, y'all, to hit the like button. Show your girls some love. Hey, Miss Nolan, how you doing? Good to see you. You did finally make it to a live, finally. Yay. All right, Spirit. How will the collective know if this is their reading? How will the collective know if this is their reading? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Eight of Wands. So this is somebody who just honestly and truly has problems when they don't get attention. This is an attention whore. So when they're not getting attention from you, when they're not getting your energy, when they're not getting your reassurance that you're there, they start flipping out and they start spiraling. Like, but I'm getting with the Ace of Cups in the reverse to the Three of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who honestly just never really gave you a genuine love offer. I feel like this person was playing games, always having excuses, holding on to a very low vibrational energy of being very manipulative in order to kind of keep it going, in order for you to keep giving to the relationship and the connection. Like they couldn't just come straight and narrow, you know? And I think also like one of the biggest factors was this person's toxic ways. It was hard for this person to shake it. But when things were good, things were good. I'm getting love bombing this person would be good at. They would come in and lay it on thick when they would try to get you back or early on in the relationship. That's only when they start feeling a sense of heartbreak or pain. Are you pulling your energy back? It was a lot of mental games this person played with the Five of Swords. It was all strategic in order to get what he or she wanted with the justice. So that was their toxic trait, the manipulation, the mind games to keep you stuck. Some of you guys may have started to really see a pattern in this person. Their way or the highway. They would throw a tantrum. They would get upset when they couldn't do what they wanted. It was just a lot here that really just spoke to the Hierophant in the reverse, which says, you and him or her just were not equally yoked. You guys just could never get on the same page. And it really felt like you both were trying to force this relation to fit. Like with the strength, it was almost like you were forcing it, and so were they. Because I think there was something about this person having potential that you held on to, collective, but you knew deep down that this person just wasn't a good fit for you, but you wanted it to work. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign energy. Doesn't have to be. You can have that in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or this person does. So let's look at what do they intend to do next? And then we'll look at your energy. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Good to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming. And if you're watching this recording, please don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your story and let us know what you're experiencing so people know they are not alone. Spirit, what is this person's intentions when it comes to this relationship with the collective? What are they intending to do next? We have the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands and the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This person hasn't changed much, collective. If you want to know, has this person changed for the better? Are they going to come forward with a better offer, a better opportunity? And the answer is no. Okay. I feel like with the Six of Wands and the King of Swords in reverse, this person loves to lie if it gets them what they want. And they got some tricks underneath their sleeve. They really do. The fact that this person pulled their energy away from you was to get you to chase them. They didn't intend to actually leave for the long haul. That's what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse. This is someone saying, I didn't really plan to leave for good. I was just hoping I can manipulate you, collective, to get you in line, get you in order. Like we were having issues and I couldn't really trust that you were going to give me what I wanted if I stayed. So I had to leave. I had to disconnect, but I never wanted to let you go. You see that? They've invested too much. They've invested too much. And if this person was juggling you with any other third party, it looks like this person has dropped that third party and willing to take action towards you. Okay. But they want to keep you confused and stuck and up in their web of lies. It's all about control with the emperor in the reverse. This is a false emperor. Now, let's talk about that for just a second. When we're talking about the emperor in the reverse, we're talking about someone who gives off the impression that they are going to be stable. They're going to give you something real, something long term. But with the emperor in the reverse of the Three of Cups, this is somebody that just really is all for themselves. What can I benefit out of this relationship or situation with the collective that's going to keep me in the driver's seat, keep me in control? So if I got to play mind games, if I got to, get the collective all wrapped up in their mind and all of that, that's what I got to do. And this is a very classic manipulation tactic. For those that don't know, if a man or a woman is in and out of your life, it's manipulation 101. Don't fall for the trap. That's how people get addicted to you. You see, that's how you get addicted to them. In and out, in and out, in and out. Hot and cold. That's not a stable relationship, by the way. Very unhealthy, very unstable. So, with all that being said, this person, they intend to turn their emotional state upside down. This person's not doing too well, like we talked about. When they're not getting you to get in line and follow behind what they need you to do, they get depressed. Because here it is again, the emperor in the reverse, because of lack of control. So it's very disheartening and frustrating, I'm sure, for you, collective, on the receiving end of this, because you may feel like you're getting the shorter end of the stick. But let's see. Let's look at your energy real quick. Let's see how do you feel and what your intentions are. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, show your girl some love. Spirit, how does the collective honestly and truly feel about this person if they resonate with this reading right now in this moment? We have the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. The way you feel about a collective is that this is someone that just cannot be a good partner. This is someone that's hard to get along with, work with, be in a partnership with because they don't know how to be fair. They don't know how to, you give a little, they give a little. You show up for them, they don't know how to show up for you. And for you, it's like it leaves a bad experience for you at the end of the day. And it puts a bad taste in your mouth about this person because you're like, I give all that I got. Why can't they give me at least halfway? Why can't they do that? Well, this is your response. Right now, today, you feel like I have to be very strategic and very wise about how I move. And for a lot of you collective, you're choosing the more responsible, mature route. Now, for some of you, this does include still keeping tabs on this person, but it's kind of giving you confirmation that you're going the right path. I don't think you're getting much from it other than just getting information. You're just seeing what this person's up to, what they're doing. Y'all can be doing this by watching tarot, watching this video, or you actually are keeping tabs, looking at their socials, asking about them, what have you. I don't think you have any emotions. I'm noticing that about you in this energy. I think you're using more of a practical approach. And it's kind of like you're waiting. You're waiting to hear from this person because you know how they operate, you know how they roll. I'm hearing you guys say it'll be a matter of time. This fool gonna try to reach out. You already know. But I feel your energy is saying, I don't have much else to give them when they do. It breaks your heart though that this relationship just couldn't work because holding back from someone you love or someone that you had a very deep connection with is hard. It's not an easy thing. It's not like you just love this person then and then you just forget about them now. That's not it. What it is it just wouldn't be fair to you to stay in this. You're getting the shorter end of the stick. This is a relationship that's not fair. And what you want is a happily ever after. This is someone you thought that you can have a relationship with. This is someone that you had dreams of this 10 of cups with, but they kept screwing up by playing games. They played too many games. You see that? Like that was the memory. That was the idea in your mind with the 10 of cups and the 6 of cups. You thought in the past this was your person until they just weren't. I think this person took a toll on your confidence because I think you tried so hard, collective, to really get this person to put forth the work. You kept trying to get them to see the error of their ways. You kept trying to get them to understand what you need, what you want, how you can be fulfilled in the relationship, only to realize this person is not equipped to provide you that experience. And that's when you just said, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to have to just move forward. And I don't blame you. So let's look and see, what do you intend to do next? Let's see what you intend to do next. Trent says, yeah, he's a time waster and definitely a breadcrumber, hot and cold. Exactly. Cassandra says, ah, the illusions of the past. LOL, bittersweet. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, what is the collective plan to do next, Spirit? That there goes that King of Pentacles again. I'm hearing you guys are gonna get to your money. You focusing on your money, your stability, your goals. Not even working a bit with this person. You're not giving this person nothing. Yeah, it's like you're closing the cycle with the world card here. It's a long time coming. This has been a very long, draining cycle for you, collective. But I'm feeling like for a lot of you as a collective, you're finally putting an end to, this situation, whether it be, subconsciously. Because even if you've been separated from this person for some time, like I'm getting like in the 3D, you've been away from this person for some time. Some of you guys still subconsciously still think about this person, still expect this person to still try to come back or reach out to you. But it's not like you want them. It's just you just know. Because this is the thing. You're putting an end to this King of Wands in reverse, this in and out person, this player, this hot and cold person that we keep saying. You look at this person as a player. I don't know if they were, but you look at them as somebody that's just very inconsistent, that's for the streets, and just not able and equipped to provide you a stable relationship. And that would be correct. So you're just at the point where you said, I'm going to work on me. I got me. It's time for me. It's my time. It's my time to shine. That's what you intend to do. I know that's right. Z says, wow, resonates 100%. Even at the small details, you are amazing. I shut the door for good. Time waster for sure. I know that's right, y'all. All right, so let's get some advice. Let's get some advice for you all. Don't be discouraged, collective, if this is your reading, because I feel like there's greater things in store for your future. And I think making the practical steps to focus on your money, your career, your stability is absolutely an amazing first step. And no one can touch a sense of peace you feel when you break away from toxicity, right? So never let anybody come and penetrate you to that level and bring you down. We're going to look at singles in just a second, so sit tight, y'all. But let's get some advice for those that resonate with this reading. Let's see what we got. Thank you all so much for being here. Y'all should be sure to hit the like button. What advice do we have for the collective spirit who resonates with this story? We have, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, collective, that the long road has a purpose. Some of y'all feel like this is a long road. Like, why is this cycle so long? Why is this healing journey so long? Why can't I find my next? Why? I hear you guys all the time. But Spirit is reminding you it's all divinely orchestrated to happen this way. But you have to keep the faith. You got to stay hopeful. You got to stay inspired. You got to speak it. You got to claim it, right? Because thoughts become things. But if you stay in the doom and gloom, collective, and you hold on to the pain and the resentment and the anger and the frustration of what happened here, then you're going to stay there even longer. It sucks, I know, but it'll get better. It'll get better. Look what's on the horizon. Two of Cups. Some of you guys are going to find your real partner very soon. Woohoo! You see that? Two of Cups. I think a lot of you guys really want love. And when I'm clarifying that oracle, I'm getting the Two of Cups, y'all. So you're going to find your match. It's just not coming in when you want it. And Spirit is reminding you to have faith. But it was a purpose. And the purpose was for you to learn like the strong, powerful lesson of karmic connections versus the right connection. Yeah. And it's going to be something that I feel like is going to be a protective and sacred relationship. I feel like it's going to be very it's going to be like a stingy thing. You're like, I'm not letting this thing go. Yeah, I'm not going to let this thing go. I don't blame you. Yeah, but I feel like this person is coming towards you. They're coming your way. An emperor, because the emperor drives the chariot. So an emperor is coming your way, and it doesn't matter the gender. It can be an emperor or an empress, but they're definitely coming your way. They're on their way. That's what you need to know. Be prepared. This person could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But I think this person, is definitely serious about you. Yep. With the Three of Pentacles, I really feel like, this is somebody who honestly and truly wants to be that partner that you've been looking for. Three of Pentacles, when I clarify what makes this relationship work, you guys are going to be a team. You guys are going to be like together. Some of you guys may start a business, or you guys just may be like really good, like working together and creating a household or a life that's going to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like a equal partnership. But it's coming. It's coming. And I'm getting anywhere between 2 to 7 months. It depends on this timeline. I got 2 to 7 months. This person's coming in 2 to 7 months. It depends on where you are on the timeline. Okay. All right. I'm going to get a specific reading for singles. Oh, your emperor is calling. For those that don't know, I predicted that Aries was going to have an emperor show up. And Shay confirmed that her Aries is is actually a real thing. She confirmed my message that I did for Aries for the month of November. So it's really cool. And now it looks like her emperor is calling. And look, she says, "Oh my gosh, we are definitely starting a business." See, I told y'all. So y'all be doubting me. Y'all be thinking I be playing with these cards. I'm the real deal. I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's look at singles. So if you're single as a Pringle collective, let's look, because I know some of you guys are done hearing about the past. Let's see if anything comes up for new love coming towards you. Can you tell me a little bit more about this new love, the Emperor? I think this person is definitely going to take their time with being emotionally vulnerable. I think this is somebody that has been through a lot in their life, and they're trying to avoid a disaster, but they definitely are an emperor. Okay, what I'm saying? So this is somebody that's very business focused. They're a go-getter. They're on their P's and Q's. They are serious, but they have like a lot of, things in their past that I feel like you need to be aware of, that they need to work through. But I mean, come on, everybody has their trauma. Everybody has things from their past that they went through. Now, I'll be honest. When this person comes up, collective, you're gonna kind of put them in a friend zone. You're gonna be like, you know what? I'm cool with you and all, but let's just see. And I think that's your own fears and insecurities because of your past trauma. A lot of you guys collective, when you meet this person, you're going to be in a very stable place. You're going to feel really, really secure, solid on your own, not really needing to depend on anybody. Just kind of honestly feeling like if someone comes, great. But if no one comes, that's okay too. Like you're not desperate for a relationship, you know, but you do want love. I'm getting a single collective person that's single that wants love, but when you meet this person, you don't really have a lot of trust in love. It's like you're kind of very guarded, you know. Shay says, yep, she did put him in friend zone at first. Yep. So nothing's wrong with that, but I think you do need to know that this person needs that reassurance. And I think you do too. I think both of you guys will need each other, which makes you guys a good match because you both have been through some things. You both are about your business. You're both, on your own journey and you bring it together to create something amazing, you know? And I really feel like at the end of the day, if you're not careful, you guys have to make sure you get on the same page with that. The insecurity piece, I think you both need to really work through that together to really get that confidence up, because I think a lot of you would say you're not so confident in this person when you meet them, but they're not so confident in you. So it is, like Trent says, a very guarded energy. Shay says, Mika, you need to get out of my business. Anything else the collector needs to know about this emperor new person? They're stressed. They're stressed, but they're hopeful. They're stressed, but they're hopeful. They're stressed about what this relationship is actually going to become, but they're excited at the same time. So I really do feel like for a lot of you collectives that are watching, that are ready to go out there and date again, whether it be within the next couple months or several months, because remember I said the timeline of when you can meet this person could be between 2 to 7 months. Be prepared. Work on yourself. Be clear about what you want. And if you are actively dating, make sure you put yourself out there. Make sure that ensure that the person feels that you're really genuinely ready because it has to be a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? It has to be both parties showing up for each other and supporting each other. And let's be real, many of you guys that are watching have been through a lot. And you have to keep in mind that people you meet have been through a lot as well. But I would say don't really give up on this person because they have good intentions and they really want this to work. It's just a matter of you have to make sure that you want it to. All right. I'm going to stop the reading right here, collective. Thank you guys so much for coming. Don't forget, I do offer personal readings at my website, mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. If you resonated with this reading, please be sure that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment and let me know if it resonates. And thank you to all of those that came to the live today. Man, it's a lot of y'all that came through my improv reading. Good to see Mama Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, so much for modding today, as well as Fred. Good to see Shay here, showing up and showing out. Good to see Miss Cassandra. Thank you, ladies, so much for sharing your story. Thank you, Trent, for sharing your story as well. And to all of the others that were brave enough to share their stories, you guys have really helped me navigate through the reading and help everybody hear the messages they need to hear. I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. Take care, collective. Namaste. Thanks for watching.